Welcome to today's video, and in today's video I'm going to speak to you about why strength training needs to be your number one focus when it comes to weight loss. And this is nutrition aside, of course, because you can never out exercise what you eat and drink, but when it comes to exercising, it's not HIIT, it's not cardio, it's not burpees that you want to make your number one priority. It's strength training and getting stronger. Now, you're probably wondering who I am or what sort of experience I have to be making these claims. I am a personal trainer / online coach who has about 10 years of experience behind me now of training both myself and others towards their fitness goals whilst specializing in weight loss. Now let's get stuck into each specific point about why you want to prioritize your strength training, which is going to be in no particular order, by the way. Although before we get stuck into each point, I do want to say if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, then please do subscribe because it helps immensely. So the first reason why you want to prioritize getting stronger when it comes to fat loss is because getting stronger helps boost your metabolism. So you're probably wondering how. So think of it like this, because the stronger you get, the more muscle you're going to gain, especially if you've never strength trained before. And the more muscle you gain, the faster your metabolism gets. And that's where it makes the difference. So the faster your metabolism then gets, the more calories you burn even when you're not exercising, which means you can then burn more calories throughout the day whilst even being sedentary, which is a very nice luxury to have during the fat loss process. Now, the second reason is because you can be sure that you're losing just fat and not valuable muscle, because the issue with just focusing purely on losing more and more weight is you can easily lose both fat and muscle, whereas you actually want to just lose fat whilst keeping valuable muscle at the same time. And the reason why you want to keep that valuable muscle is because it's going to link to all the other points that I'm going to mention, as well as point number one, which I've already mentioned. And on that note, if you need a free workout plan because you might have no idea what to do at the gym, then all you have to do is click the link that I'm going to leave in the caption of this video. That link is going to direct you to my website, and from my website, that's where you can collect your free workout plan. And now onto point number three is life gets easier. So think of it like this. If you get 20% stronger, life gets 20% easier. And a good way to put it is when you gain a little bit of muscle and you get a little bit stronger, you then become more physically active because you can now do more in day-to-day life, such as carrying the heavy groceries yourself, maybe picking up the heavy luggage at the airport, or maybe carrying maybe the toddlers in your family. Like, you don't have to rely on other people to do it. Now, because you're doing all these things yourself, again, you're more physically active, which leads to you burning calories throughout the day. And it's basically just a nice cycle you put yourself in of gaining strength and becoming more physically active. And now there are two more points left, and point number four, which is a little bit of a longer one, so do bear with me, is that the more strength and muscle you gain, the more motivated you're going to start feeling, the more confident, the more accomplished, and the more capable. Now, if you've not really been strength training for a long time, or you're yet to start, you're probably finding that maybe hard to believe. Maybe you think it sounds quite exaggerated, but I guarantee you ask anyone who's been strength training for a while and they've made very good improvements from their strength training, I guarantee you that 10 out of 10 of them will say that they do feel all those things, all those benefits. So just all those benefits then transfers into other areas of your life, which is 100% going to help you with your fat loss goals as well. And now the final point, and I know I said in no particular order, but to be honest, I probably could have put this one first because it's arguably the most important, which is strength training. And gaining more muscle is only going to improve your health, because strength training and gaining more muscle can help improve your insulin sensitivity, bone health, blood pressure, as well as reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. And now I was actually going to name 5 points, but I've actually come up with a 6th point just now, and I'm very happy that I quickly remembered this, because this 6th point that I've just decided to add in spontaneously is actually very important as well. Is I advise you to aim for performance-related goals rather than weight-related goals, because sometimes focusing and almost obsessing so much on fat loss-related goals can ironically be why you might be struggling in the first place, because you end up putting so much arbitrary pressure on yourself sometimes. So instead, you aim for maybe your first full range of motion chin-up, maybe your first 5 push-ups, maybe deadlifting half your body weight or your body weight. With that, you find the process gets a lot easier, and you might start to enjoy it more. You'll feel better for it. You have 100% control over it because you either got stronger or you didn't. And sometimes you don't have 100% control over weight-related goals. And the best part about that as well is sometimes when you hit these performance-related goals, you'll find that body composition goals end up falling into place with it as well. Now, overall, before I finish, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying you need to train like a bodybuilder and you need to get as massive as possible. But what I am saying is that picking a few exercises like a squat, a hip hinge, a push, a pull, a lunge, type of exercise and progressively overloading and being consistent with them over time will go a long way for you. Otherwise, that is it for today's video. Remember, if you want the free workout plan, you can find that via the link in the caption of this video. If you enjoyed this video as well, then I guarantee you're going to really love my podcast, which you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and Google Podcasts as well. So I'll also leave the link for those in the caption of this video. And remember, if you're struggling to lose weight, then please start focusing on strength training and getting stronger moving forward, because it will do a world of wonders. I have a very exciting topic. It's the topic of training at the gym. Yay!